now we're starting our note session, madness session. So each participant is given 30 seconds, and after the 30 seconds, they do have to leave. Each participant's slides are up, so we invite each participant to come on stage. We're beginning with number 1, which is Entering the Dream World of Computers by Nova Amedee.
You have probably seen these boys and girls dropped out from school. So we enter them into a computer school so that they can earn some extra money, and something magical begins. They start dreaming. So I will share that story, and the poster is made by them, so you're most welcome.
Thank you. The next one is Safe Street, Empowering Women Against Street Harassment Using a Privacy-Aware Location-Based Application, Mohammed Yunus Ali.
So I am from Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology. We have developed a mobile application, Safe Street, that enables women to capture and share their harassment experience in public places without revealing their identity. Safe Street also allows a user to find a safe path and give alerts at any point of time about possible harassment risk. Thank you.
Thank you. Next one, Fine-Tuning Client's Choice Framework, Heidi, Elaine Atwood, and Julian Douglas-May.
Hi. These people shared their stories with us through a participatory action research project on quality of life and ICT4D. From their stories, we found that the choice framework is a very useful way to analyze and evaluate ICT4D. But their stories also suggested some changes to client's choice framework. So come and talk to me and see which changes we are suggesting. And also, if you want, talk to me about their stories and our methodology, which is interesting. Thank you.
Thank you. A comprehensive approach to scalability assessment of ICTD projects and ICT for RED case development, Guguletu Beduza and Caroline Ken.
Little research has been conducted on how ICTD community projects can be upscaled to affect and impact other communities. So if you want to find out more about a comprehensive approach with scalability assessment on a case study which is entitled ICT for RED, which was about integrating tablets into schools and changing their lives, then visit my poster. Thank you.
Gulfi.net and Network Infrastructure Commons, Roger Begg et al.
Hi, I'm Leandro Navarro from UPC. So we're working with the GIFINET Foundation to explore how a network infrastructure can be built as a common pool resource. They reach about 30,000 nodes, more than 50,000 users all over the world. So I think it's a good experience. You can come and visit our poster. Thank you.
Thank you. Investigating contexts of use for the development of healthcare technology, Alison Burrows et al.
This project is called Sphere. It's funded mostly by the UK government, in excess of 30 million Singaporean dollars. It's to do with the fact that the population in the UK is getting older and a lot of people are living on their own. And we have a house which is full of sensors, which is actually looking at how people behave, what activities they carry out. There is a healthcare component, but that's not the main point of it. It's really trying to understand what people do in their homes. Thank you.
Participatory videos for nutrition training in Malawi and analysis of knowledge gain and adoption, Tian et al.
Hi, my name is Tian. Rural farmers, they save money that they can buy food to be entertained, to enjoy entertaining. They want to have fun and they want to be happy, even they are hungry. Can we use videos to make them happy, but also let them eat better? Please come to poster 7 to see how we do it. Thank you.
Fuzziness in LGBT non-profit ICT use, Ryan Champagne et al. Sorry, which one?
All right.
Okay.
So in today's world, we are all cyborgs. Our bodies coupled with information technologies, which in many ways allow us to craft new identities for ourselves. However, these deep, intimate interconnections we have with technology become yet another avenue for society to regulate us, to even control us. through a secondary analysis of data from Sierra Leone and India, with respect to assistive technology used by people with visual impairment, we argue that their lives, their autonomy, is regulated through the assistive technologies that they are coupled to. Thank you.
Good intentions to read on mobiles are not good enough. Reducing barriers to M-reading is crucial.
This project is the result of a collaboration between UNESCO, World Reader, and Nokia, and it focuses on mobile reading in 7 developing countries. One of the most interesting findings we've discovered is that even though female readers are outnumbered 1 to 3, they are reading 6 times as much as the male users. But we have an intuition on why this is happening. And it's because in some of these contexts, maybe it is more acceptable to be reading a mobile phone than a physical book. So talk to me.
Mobile technology for refugee resilience in urban and peri-urban Malaysia. Claire Crevero.
Hi, I've been conducting interviews with refugees in Kuala Lumpur, where I'm based, but also up on the Thai border with Rohingya communities. I look forward to discussing with some of you how the preliminary results could be parlayed into future implementation science research and practice.
Best practices to foster a national information technology industry. Hugo, JFC, and Thomas Orexa.
We chose 10 diverse countries: Colombia, Brazil, UK, Finland, Israel, Ireland, South Korea, Singapore, the Philippines, and India. And we analyzed what governments are doing to foster a national IT industry. They seem to be good at only 1 or maximum 2 broad strategies, so come with me and I can tell you what works and what does not work. Thank you.
Thank you. Women's Inclusion in Digital Bangladesh, Jude William Janelu et al.
Hi, this is Mariam Akhtar from University of Liberal Arts Bangladesh. You can see the tag cloud of the paper Women's Inclusion in Digital Bangladesh by Professor Jude, Monami Hawk, and me. The highlighted words are women, respondents, access, telecenter, computer, internet, inclusion, digital Bangladesh, and so on. If you'd like to know more, please visit poster booth number 13. Thank you.
Village Apps, a platform to educate underprivileged communities in their mother tongue. Ibrahim Ghaznavi et al.
Village Apps is an attempt to bridge knowledge divide. Village Apps is a platform to educate underprivileged communities in their mother tongue. It's a platform, it consists of a website and a mobile application. Website, you can upload content on the website and record its audio translation. Mobile application lets you view that content and record its audio translation. So we are working closely with the government of Pakistan, and the content generated will help 256 schools across Pakistan. So you are welcome to visit our poster. Thank you.
ICTD, System Development Analysis of Requirement Solicitation Approaches, M. Mahadul Hassan.
It is often reported in the ICTD system development that one of the main reasons behind the project failure is the lack of requirements analysis. So yet, there is a gap of requirements engineering in ICTD project development. So let's join in booth number 16 and let's have a talk on this issue. Thank you.
Analysis of smartphone adoption and usage in a rural community, cellular network, Curtis Heimer et al.
Ooh, that got mangled. I'm Curtis. I build cell phone networks in rural areas, and one of the properties of that is that every phone in the area tries to connect. And using this data, we analyze smartphone adoption in remote Papua, Indonesia. Thanks.
Sadavera, a framework for crowdsourcing Punjabi language content, Jasmine Henshaw and Joyajit Pal.
सत श्री अकाल, मैं जैस्मिन हाँ, मैं जॉयजीत पाल नाल एक काम किया है पंजाबी वीडियोआं दे तर्जुमे बारे. If you want to know what I'm talking about and hear more about our exploration of how to crowdsource translations in Punjabi, then come find us. We're at number 18.
Wonderful. And an ICT4D project for promoting health awareness programs in indigenous community, Rakibul Haq and Mahfouz Ashraf.
Indigenous community in developing countries have limited access to healthcare, education, and employment. So the use of ICT has the potential to provide better health services to indigenous community in Bangladesh. So the study will try to understand the impact of ICT-based e-health services on indigenous community in Bangladesh. For more details, you can visit booth number 19.
The 2014 Indian general election on Twitter and analysis of changing political traditions, Kokil Jaidka and Saifuddin Ahmed.
Hi, I'm Kokil. I'm a researcher at Adobe Research. We were interested in finding out what role did social media play in the campaign strategies and electoral fortunes of political parties in the 2014 general elections. This became especially significant since this was India's first social media election and there were 150 first-time voters coming in to vote. To find out more, visit my poster at poster number 20. Thank you.
Use of digital data in development decision-making and economic analysis, Rubaiyat Khan.
For 60 years, we've been perfecting the art of going down a slope on our feet in the development industry. Suddenly, 10 years ago, we had ICTs, the ski, on the left, and we are essentially, the problem is that we are skiing on a grassy slope. So how do we actually update the structures and processes in development in order to have the snow? That's on my booth number 21.
Cost analysis of nutrition messaging intervention through community-led videos in Odisha, Kriti Kurana et al.
Good morning. Oh, this. Oops, it's a price tag. So it's embarrassing, but it's really useful because it lets you know that whether the thing is worth it or not. So we did this intervention in a rural area of Odisha in India, where we tried to change the practices, attitudes, and behaviors and knowledge of pregnant and lactating mothers. And we tried to, bring them a little closer to the high standard of health using community-based videos that were by the people, for the people. So you need to know whether it was worth it or not. So talk to me.
A connective MOOC for K-12 science and mathematics teacher professional development in Native American Pueblo schools, Josephine Kilde and Lorenzo Gonzalez.
Why do we do development work? We enter into foreign places that are complex, and yet we do nothing but create chaos. So come and find out the chaos I'm creating in Native American communities in the United States. Thank you.
Social media fostering social good, a case of election monitoring in Nigeria, Paul Lazarus et al.
Hi, my name is Paul. On behalf of my colleagues from the Technology and International Development Lab at Georgia Tech, I'm presenting a note titled Social Media for Social Good. In this note, we talk about what problems were faced while using social media to track elections in Nigeria. Come talk to me to learn more about what technologies we used, what challenges were faced, and actually what successes were encountered. Thank you.
How to choose a mobile phone for an ICT4D project, Meletsiabu Molepo and Melissa Dinsmore.
Great, that's my name. Hi. We all use mobile phones in our ICT4D projects for fieldwork and experiments, and we all ask ourselves, what phone do we choose? Do we stick with feature phones? Do we move on to smartphones? Do we provide phones for the people, or do we use phones already used? So we want to discuss all those questions with you, come hear experiences, but importantly, we want to hear your experiences of choosing mobile phones in your projects. Thank you.
Social media fostering social good, a case of election monitoring in Nigeria. Assessing outcome and impact towards a comprehensive evaluation approach in ICT4D.
Good morning, everyone. My poster presentation is on the evaluation of the outcomes and impacts of rural ICT4D projects. It is informed by evaluating previous stages of an ICT project lifecycle. So if you want to know more about this, come see poster 26.
Towards an architectural design of a guideline-driven EMR system, a contextual inquiry of Malawi.
We see electronic medical record systems and clinical practice guidelines being deployed to support health workers in low-resource settings. We present results and future work from a contextual inquiry we carried out in Malawi. Please come talk to me.
ICTs for agricultural knowledge management insights from Dhruv, India, Ram Naresh Kumar.
My name is Ram Naresh. I'm a PhD student from India. My research topic is knowledge management in agriculture organization, an exploratory study done at Dhruva, which is NGO located in India, to examine the process of managing knowledge and the flow of knowledge in agriculture. Please visit my poster for more information. Thank you.
Kids hacker camps in Kenya, hardware hacking effectiveness and skills transfer with Chirandaiga and Ann Salim.
Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. I'm Anne from Kenya, and we run kids hacker camps which focus on software and hardware skills building and mentoring. To learn more about what the kids are hacking, come see me in poster 29. Thank you.
Guessability is an ethnographic study of mobile technology usage in Kenya. Jay Nias.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jay, and I'm a doctoral student at Bowie State University. I'm presenting an extension of my dissertation work, which seeks to look at correlations of culture on user experience and participatory design. I look forward to seeing each of you. Thank you.
Buza and Mulisa, as the extension officer, text messaging for low literate farming communities in rural Uganda. Daniel Nensima.
My name is Daniel Nsima. I'm a student at Michigan State. Agriculture extension systems in Uganda and across the world are faced with so many challenges. The TIFF extension office staff serve so many farmers, and actually, agricultural research and technical bulletins are produced in English in Uganda. We developed and field testers an SMS system that enables farmers in the different local languages to interact with extension officers. Come and check out what we do in Uganda.
User errors in SMS-based reporting systems. Fahad Pervez.
Hi. Given today a lot of projects use SMS for data collection, we evaluated 2 large-scale government-led projects in Pakistan and Laos where the error rate varied between 65 and 20%. To learn about what are the error types, please visit my poster. Thank you.
Using ICT design to learn about immigrant teens from Myanmar. And Peterson Bishop.
So that's not my poster. And I'm not Ann Peterson Bishop, I'm Karen Fisher. So moving is hard. If you're an immigrant, it sucks, and it's even harder if you're a refugee. We work with young people around the world to understand how they help people with information and technology. We call them InfoMes. And come to our poster, because you'll find out how young people from Burma, from Myanmar, how they do the most amazing work, helping people, helping their families, peer strangers, how they help systems, and then how we work them through co-design to design amazing things.
We've got to move on. Making a community network legal within the South African regulatory framework. Ray Moreno et al.
Hi, my name is Bill. I must confess, I've been working on wireless networks in rural South Africa for more than 10 years illegally. But as of last year, after receiving this letter, we have now gone legal. And if you want to learn how we did that, come by and chat.
ICT as a corruption deterrent, a research note. Anil Bhattacharjee.
Hi. Each year we waste more than $1 trillion on bribery. Money that could be used for healthcare, education, and a variety of worthy programs. Can ICT help reduce corruption? Come check out our research. We'll talk about the impact of ICT and the contingent factors. Thanks.
Thanks, Anil.
Booth number 35.
Mobile phone price as a proxy for socioeconomic indicators. Saeed Fahad Sultan.
So our results showed that average phone price of residents of a region correlate widely with a large number of the region's socioeconomic indicators. And this is important because the availability of socioeconomic data in countries like Pakistan for evidence-based policy making is a big problem. And so we're trying to make the case that mobile data could potentially be used as a real-time, low-cost, and granular proxy for such data. Thank you.
In machines we trust, do interactivity and recordability undermine democratic technologies? Akshay Srinivasan.
One of those electronic voting dealies.
One vote for McCain. Thank you.
No, I want to vote for Obama.
2 votes for McCain.
Come on, it's time for a change.
3 votes for McCain.
No, no, no!
6 votes for President McCain.
Hey, I only meant one of those votes for McCain. This machine is rigged.
That pretty much sums up our poster. If you want to know more about our work, do visit us at booth number 37. Thank you.
Measurement of tangible and intangible impacts of telecenters on rural communities. Gazala Dipasam and Alvin Yu.
Hey everyone, my name is Ghazala and I'm from University of Malaysia, Sarawak. My study is about measurement of tangible and intangible impact of telecenter in rural communities. As telecenters have been existing for more than 2 decades, now the questions are, oral impact measurable, oral impacts of telecenter important? If yes, why intangible impacts are least examined than tangible? Or intangible impact on non-users considered important? Should intangible impact on non-user be measured? If yes, please see me on booth 38.
Spatial thinking for educational innovation, the Rwandan Iwaku project, Brian Tomasescu.
Maraho, come to poster number 2, learn about building spatial thinking skills with Geo-ICT for education in Rwanda. Maokoze.
Graspio, a social media platform for knowledge management in NGOs, Andriy Wozniak et al.
Hey, my name is Andriy, I'm from EPFL Switzerland, and we work closely with Doctors Without Borders on the knowledge management systems for NGOs. And in the context where MSF operates, the internet connection is often non-available or limited, so traditional cloud-based solutions just don't work for knowledge sharing. We built a hybrid system which uses a peer-to-peer protocol to exchange data locally in the field without the cloud. Talk to me if you want to learn more how MSF uses the system. Thanks.
Evaluating open development across national study, Rong Wang and Francois Barr.
Good morning, I'm Rong. Our study looks at evaluating openness at the country's level. So specifically, we're looking at what factors can explain a country's position in the global network of open sharing. So this study moves beyond the access sort of centric view of ICTD and focuses on effective use of ICT. So if you're interested in network analysis, open development model, Creative Commons, free culture, please visit us at booth 41.
Does a land information system resolve land conflicts? A tale from rural eastern Indonesia, Fatul Wahid et al.
Hi, I'm Fatul Wahid from Islamic University of Indonesia. I conducted this research with my colleague from Norway. And the research is about the use of land information system in very remote area in Indonesia. It's around 4 hours from Jakarta with another 4-hour driving. And we found that what we expect that land information system will contribute to resolve the land conflict is not always happen. If you want to find more answer about that question, please come to the poster session, booth number 42.
Speech interface, prompt design, lessons from the field, Jerome White and Mayuri Dugirala.
So when you design spoken interfaces, you often include examples to coach users into saying things that your recognition engine will actually recognize. So we ran a study that looked at the impact that examples can actually have. And the results aren't as straightforward as you might think. So I encourage you to stop by the poster and learn more.
Promoting participatory community building in refugee camps with mapping technology, Ying Yu et al.
Refugees with its prolonged situation and increasing population, how can we engage all the stakeholders on the same platform to build sustainable communities? Participatory mapping technology is our approach. Come and visit us.
ICT's impact on youth and local communities in Syria, Iyad Yafi et al.
Hi, we propose a framework to incorporate informal education into the formal education in Syria. A group of empowered youth have identified places in Syria where they don't have access to electricity, though no internet, no ICT as well. So come to know more about the solar system project in one of the schools in the desert of Syria where there is no access, and though the main objective is to increase the quality of life, enhance the quality of life of people, local communities, and the youth as well. Thank you.
Reviving an indigenous rainforest sign language digital Oru adventure game, Tarek Zeman et al.
Cultural diversity, biodiversity, and language diversity are correlated. Oro is an example of this diversity and correlation. This language is extremely endangered, and we have designed computer games for preserving and digitalizing this language. If you want to know more about it, how it is helping, please come to booth number 46. Thank you.
Beyond bootstrapping, the Liberian iLab as a maturing community of practice.
Hi,
I'm Michael Amedee, presenting research done with Ellen Zagura and Becky Grinter at the Liberian iLab, a technology center in Monrovia, Liberia. In this note, we analyzed the iLab and their computer science courses through the community of practice model to understand how they have matured to a more sustainable community of practice. By the students creating artifacts as a product of the courses, they showcased their work at public demo nights, increasing their confidence, and where they later served as peer mentors and teaching assistants. Thank you.
Information demand meets through RTE's experience of gain and map in Bangladesh.
Besides having knowledge and information center across the country, still rural technology extensionist worker plays a significant role in disseminating information and creating or accelerating impact of ICTs. To know more about it, come and visit poster 48.
Well, we got poster number 15 here, Situation Awareness and Crowd Sensing for Disease Surveillance in Crisis Situations. Peter Hadawi. Carry on.
Hello, everyone. Mobile 4D is a disaster reporting and alerting system that applies the crowdsourcing approach to let people at the ground level directly communicate with the administrative level. And now that we have integrated a situation awareness tool from Bayesian networks into Mobile 4D, Mobile 4D SA can provide disease diagnosis and outbreak prediction. Thank you.
Finally, it's me. And so my research is all about mobile broadband affordability in developing countries. We have been doing research on broadband for very many years, but it's quite interesting to use secondary data to find out about this. So please do come to poster number 49, where you can find out more about mobile broadband affordability in developing countries. Thank you so much. Take care.
Great, that brings us to the conclusion of the notes presentations.